I used to lie to myself every Sunday night for years, saying things like, tomorrow I'm going to wake up early and tomorrow I'm going to get my life together. But then Monday comes around and I'm hitting snooze 3 times, scrolling my phone, checking email, feeling behind before 9 a.m. Tuesday, pretty much the same thing. By Friday, I've given up, and by Sunday, I'm lying to myself again, saying tomorrow will be different. But it never was different until I stopped relying on motivation and started using structure. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to build an easy morning and evening routine, so simple that it works when you don't even feel like it. My name is Carsonial, and I help you build an intentional life using simple systems that create consistency in your life, work, and faith. So this is the final video in the Shark series I've been doing on intentional consistency. We've already covered 5 pillars, which was spiritual, health, accountability, reading, and keep a journal. So today's video is the final S in Sharks, which is structure. It's the final pillar that holds everything together and makes it automatic. So I'm going to show you 2 simple routines that create structure for your entire life. And the good news is I'm not going to tell you exactly what you need to do in them. I'm just going to teach you the framework for them so that you can build them for what works best for you. But first, let me introduce you to the enemy. The enemy is Monday morning you. He's the voice in your head that says, I'm going to figure this out as I go. He wakes up with no plan, scrolls his phone for 20 minutes, checks email, and feels behind before the day even begins. He thinks things like, I should pray this morning, but I'm already running late. I want to work out, but I feel too tired. I want to read, but my brain is foggy. He has a mediocre day and then tells himself, tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow I'll try harder. But that day never comes because Monday morning you only has good intentions. He doesn't have a system. And good intentions without structure is just magically hoping things will get better. So structure is how you kill Monday morning you for good. I was that guy for years. I was the guy waking up with just enough time to hop in the shower and get ready before the day began, with no time to even think before I'm jumping into work and living reactively to whatever the loudest thing going on at the time was. I wanted to do things like wake up and read and pray and journal and all these things, but it was like I was waiting on motivation that never came. Same thing with my evenings. They were kind of chaotic as far as staying up late, doom scrolling, Netflixing, going to sleep exhausted and waking up foggy brained. But then came Sunday night and I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to get it together. Tomorrow all these magical things are going to start aligning in my life. But what I learned is that I did not need motivation. I just needed structure. Structure is deciding when things will happen and then doing them whether you feel like it or not. So let me share with you what changed. The first thing is I created a simple morning routine. I don't wake up at 5 a.m. and drink green smoothies. I wake up about 6:30. I come into my office. I shut the door. I light this cheap Walmart candle. I start the coffee machine over there. I have my Bible on my desk, my journal on my desk, already ready to go. And I just sit and I read and I pray and I write for, 10 to 30 minutes. But when my alarm goes off, I don't think about it. I don't negotiate with it. I just move. I just get up. And some mornings I may read and pray and journal and stuff for an hour, but some days it may just be 10 minutes. But either way, when I do this, I know that by, say, 7:30 a.m., I'm starting my day right. I'm not scattered. I'm not reactive. I'm being intentional about how I set the course for the day. I also have a very simple evening routine. I don't sit in a sauna and do red light therapy and all these things that you see online. I just know that at a certain time, I'm going to put my phone away, I'm going to turn the TV off, and I'm just going to read a chapter of a book. We have this thing that here in my house, we call it like black screen time. So at a certain time, the TVs are off, the phones are off, and we're just reading. It's quiet. And then usually after I read, I'll open my journal up. I'll write something in there about what happened that day or whatever I feel like I need to put in there. And then when I go to bed, I plug my phone in over yonder so I'm not having it in front of my face, having a bunch of blue light exposure right before bed. affecting my sleep. And when it's time to go to sleep, I just go to sleep, go to bed. But it's having that structure in place to just say, this is what I do. This is the way it is. This is my schedule. So here's how you build the routine. And again, I'm not going to tell you what you need to do in your routine. You already know what you need to do in the routine. I just want to show you the framework. So what I suggest is don't even try and do both at the same time. Pick morning, pick evening, but set a time. Treat it like an appointment. And then don't pick 10 things that you want to do. Pick 2, 3 tops, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's you want to wake up and walk or jog in the morning. You could set your shoes out the night before. Or if you want to read or journal, put your Bible or book or your journal on your desk so that as soon as you walk into wherever it is you're doing this, it's already ready to go. In the evening, you could do things like just create a cutoff time where the TV goes off. There's all kinds of different things, from exercise to reading to planning your day for the next day. There's a million things that you could do in these routines. Just pick 2 or 3. Make it easier to do the routine than to skip it also. So keep it simple, not complex, not something that you dread, but just something that makes it easy for you to do it. One of the things that I'll do sometimes is always sit in the same place on the couch every night when it's time to relax. So if I want to read a book, like I'll take the book and I'll just set it right there where I sit on my chair. So it's like, oh yeah, I was going to read a chapter. And it's already right there ready to go. But the less you have to think about this, the more likely you are to do it. So what I suggest is pick one, pick morning or evening. You don't even have to do them both at the same time. Commit to it for 7 days, and then just see how you feel afterwards. Prove to yourself that it works, and then you could add the other routine. Now there's a lot of other things that go into structure as far as my Sharks method. I do things like weekly reviews, monthly reviews, annual reviews, where I go back through my journal and look at progress and growth and different things like that. But in this Shark series, I'm just kind of touching the surface of each pillar. And when you boil structure down to the easiest method possible, it's just having a routine in the morning or evening, or preferably both. Because without structure, everything else in the Sharks falls apart, like the spiritual and the accountability and the reading and the keeping a journal. So that's why it's the final S. You don't need to overhaul your whole life. Just pick a routine and get started. If you want help implementing structure, or any pillar of Sharks for that matter, there's 3 different things you can do. One is just subscribe to the channel, where I put out at least usually 1 video a week, if not more, showing you simple little systems that create consistency in your life, your daily life, your faith. I also will put a link down below for some free resources that I've created for you. 2 of them are for journaling. One is Bible journaling, and the other one's like using a pocket notebook. And I even have a free 7-day Grow in Faith challenge that you can do. So check that link out below. It's just for my website. And then the third thing that you might find helpful is I have a little mini course called the Organized Life Method. It's something I put together for you to help you use a notebook system to organize your life. So thanks for watching this little Shark series. I hope that something in it has helped you and blessed you. Share them with someone that needs it. And as always, remember to make a change, or tomorrow will look like today.